my mind blank right now. I don't know what to think. It is what it is. Well, actually, before we get started, I actually want to thank all the legends for coming out tonight. They definitely showed out. We definitely felt the love, definitely felt the support. And I just want them to know that the city of Charlotte, the Bank of America Stadium, and the whole Panthers organization, appreciates everything they've done for this organization.
How long did you have that dab celebration that Cam Newton had? How long have you been playing?
Hey, I ain't gonna lie, that was kind of on the spot. I know earlier in the week, Coach Canales said, when he thinks of Cam Newton, he thinks of aura. So I was kind of,
T-Mac, seeing those guys, those legends come back, how much does that inspire you guys to bring kind of the atmosphere you saw today and even more back here?
No, I mean, for sure. That brings a different type of intensity. It's kind of bad to say. Not necessarily. But, the energy that they brought, almost felt like they had the most energy in the whole stadium. And, that's contagious. And obviously they're in positions that we all want to be. So, we obviously strive to beat them and hopefully better. But, that's a lot of shoes to fill, man. But they definitely showed out tonight.
Understanding there are no moral victories. Not many people were giving you guys an opportunity to even be in this game. What kind of statement did y'all make today as an organization and as an offense?
Obviously a lot of people doubted us. I'm pretty sure that's a given. Obviously being one of the only teams to make the playoffs with a losing record, but that's just how the cards turned out. Some reason, God wanted us in the playoffs. To give ourselves confidence, to give the city of Charlotte confidence that that we're here and we're capable of doing tremendous things, and we're going to try to carry that on to the next year.
You and Jalen had a bunch of big plays today. How do you feel about you as a duo heading into next year?
For sure. I definitely believe that sky's the limit for the two of us. He definitely showed what he's capable of doing, and I have no doubt in my mind that he's going to be a really good player.
Kind of on that note, what has this team and this offense showed the NFL world, Charlotte, and maybe just yourselves in this locker room, what you can be next year?
I feel like we definitely showed the world, showed the city of Charlotte that we're here to compete. We want to win games, and we want what's best for this organization and what's best for the city. And unfortunately, we were unable to get it done tonight. But I feel like if you turn on the tape, and you can definitely see that everyone was trying their heart out. We left it all on the field and we gave everything we got.
Is there a moment in a game where you can realize, like tonight it was Jalen, where you're like, oh, he can't miss tonight?
For sure. That's one thing you learn about the league is you feed whoever's hot, and you can't say nothing about it because, he's finished his drives, he's getting us down there, he's putting points on the board. So, if one person eats, we all eat.
First time getting back to the playoffs in 8 years. What's the biggest point of development you saw from beginning to end of the season?
Honestly, to be honest, as the years gone by, obviously we had a lot of ups and downs this season. This team stayed strong. That our camaraderie was super tight-knit core here, and we tried to continue that the whole season, and I felt it growing.
When do you stop and kind of take in everything that you were able to do this season? Like, when do you stop and think about that?
Hey, I'm not gonna lie. It's gonna be hard. It's the fact that we went out like that. Our season ended, came to an end like that, and that's 8 more months that that we got to think about that game and finally get a fresh new start. And our first game of the season next year is in 8 months, so that's obviously gonna be a long off season, and obviously a lot to think about through that time.
I'm sorry, I apologize.
No,
what does that
good.
do for you as fuel, the way this season ended?
Obviously, that, it shows that, what we're capable of doing. And, I definitely feel like this whole year in this game, should instill confidence in this whole team to be able to come back next year and do it all over again. Obviously we want that to be the norm around here, is to, make a playoff run every year. And, you know, obviously be the best team we possibly can be.
Chad, how much
Apologize if I
more?
missed this, but the dab,
What was the inspiration behind it? The dab.
Oh yeah, I mean obviously the legends was in here today. You know, obviously I gave them thanks earlier just for showing the love, showing the support. They definitely showed out tonight. The energy was ridiculous, and you know, obviously I saw Cam Newton, you know, pounding the drum in his little suite. So you know, I had to do something special for him. You know, obviously it's homecoming, and obviously for the, you know, Bank of America Stadium. You know, just give him a little juice, a little bit more juice.